Yeah, it's like playful communism. It's like, you know we're joking, right?
Yeah.
I think they just own everything.
Let's go, baby.
It's Thursday. Cocksuckers
go.
was cracking. Salud.
Salud.
Arriba, abajo, al centro, adentro. Puto.
I should know
beer.
that by now. I should really know that by now.
Stearman's Ultra Mid Zero Carb Lager.
That's free advertising right there.
Random thing. I really want an alcohol sponsor so bad. Someone, even if your beer tastes like ass, we will drink it.
Hit up Drink West.
We will drink
They'll,
it.
actually-
they'll probably do it. Drink West.
Yeah, I know this is like an advertisement for him, but I'm not much of a beer
Not
person.
bad.
But like this beer is like definitely.
Yeah, I prefer
Not
other
bad.
stuff. But
Not bad. I mean,
That's the thing. I'm not a beer.
you can taste
guy.
something's missing.
for $12.
And that's probably why I like it, TC. You know what I mean? Because I'm not. If I really love beer, like you got these kind of beer drinkers, then you got people that drink VB. Like I got a few
Yeah.
mates. I'm like, what are you drinking? When they go VB, we'll do a double take. I'm like, you're an actual VB lover.
I'm close to a VB. I'm
Are
not
you?
a VB, but I like Carlton Draft and Tui's. Like I'm almost VB. I haven't had VB in a while though.
I'm gonna lie, VB on tap isn't that bad.
It's not.
It's,
I
it's
went
the
to
little stubbies are ass.
I went to the Origin last night. That just happened, and shit game, by the way. We were talking off air about it, but the amount of alcohol me and Tori went, and we were like, it's so funny because like it's so weird, right? At the football, I might have a beer or whatever, or a Canadian club or something like that, but it's just like, I don't know why. I just don't get drunk as at the footy. But the thing is, you get people going with mates, this and that.
Yeah.
And they always come with like the 4-pack of the
Yeah.
beers. And the beers are in the plastic cups and they're filled to the brim. They're spilling
Yeah.
or whatever. But it's just like so much alcohol is consumed at the footy. But it's just like, I don't know.
Well, fun fact for you: the Penrith Stadium, before it's been closed down for renovations, was I think it's the only stadium that sells full strength beers at the games.
Yeah.
Which
That doesn't surprise me.
Why?
I don't know why. It's weird.
It's to help
the same
keep
reason
everyone's alcohol like
for the festivals.
down a bit, so they're not getting pissed
Yeah,
drunk.
but
and
why
shit.
does Penrith do it?
Because we're sick cunts, brah. That's fucking why, brah. No fucking look at that. You know what I'm
Fucking
saying?
oath.
As always, this episode is brought to you by the Hydro Group and the creatine. Links below. Follow all the socials now for the FireCast. We've got FireCast TikTok, FireCast YouTube, FireCast Instagram. Man, the YouTube shorts are doing awesome, man. Fuck TikTok, bro. Way better, man. Bro, we've already got, there's one of views, already got 1.7k views. Another one, 800 views. I think another one with views like close to a K views. Like it's already doing great, bro.
Yeah,
I've only
yeah,
uploaded
fucking
like 5 shorts.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
this is hectic. Fucking TikTok, you're fucking doing this bullshit for 4 fucking years and you don't even get fucking 300 views a fucking thing, bro.
Yeah.
Ass platform, bro.
Well, YouTube's been around for so much longer. You got
I
to
love YouTube.
Yeah,
Love
but-
it.
I don't know. I feel like not many people use YouTube up until like a few years ago, and then I was like, wow, everyone uses YouTube. And then when I realized everyone else did, now it's like I watch reaction videos. I'm
Yeah.
watching all this shit.
Yeah.
But like I didn't realize how much people use it. But I'm not surprised that more people are viewing the stuff because YouTube's like everyone uses it.
So
Everyone.
good. Well, mind you, right?
Not everyone uses TikTok, right?
This might be a new segment idea, right? So on today's episode of Friendly Fire versus a internet nerd, some fucking little bastard.
You shouldn't even reply to these guys.
Nah. I told you.
It's a waste.
I invented trolling. Where is
It entertains me still. Like I know it's a
I love
waste,
it.
but I'm like, tell
But
me more. Like,
they're
what
probably
happened?
also trolling. So then when you comment, they think they've got
Nah,
you because look how angry I made this guy, and I'm just taking a piss.
No, I don't get angry because. So here's the thing. Like I've said this before, I am one of the first creators of internet trolling. Right. I invented this shit back in high school. So you can't troll a fucking troll. So these guys think that because we're content creators, we're like everybody else and they're going to comment hateful, nasty things and we're just going to delete the comment or...
That's what I do.
Oh, I don't want... Nah, man. You want to fucking go with me, bro? We're going. We'll go back and forth. This guy comments on the one where we did the smelling salts, which that's also got like almost a K views on the YouTube. He commented...
Where have those smelling salts gone? I've wondered where they've gone the last few episodes.
They're somewhere in here. Apparently, Chloe tried them as well or something.
Did she take them and rack it all? 'Cause
No
where
one
is
was
it?
here. She tried him.
This guy called Skim Beeble comments, recycling content from Joe Rogan, get a job. And I commented
What?
back, I said, shut up, nerd. Then I go on this fucking prick's profile, right? Again, there's no profile picture and she's like a weird little cartoon. Go to the channel. He's only got 15 subscribers. He uploads videos of time lapses of the sky, right? So I commented on one of the videos. I commented in all caps, awesome video, bro.
I love how petty that is. I love it, eh?
The funniest part, he then comments and replies, shut up, nerd.
He gets it back with yours.
I just commented back, touche. That one will be 1-1. But what blows my mind, right, is this little fucking overweight nerd, right? He does content too. Whatever the content is, he makes content, right? I don't know why you're filming the fucking sky. If that's what you're into, whatever. I don't judge, right?
Time lapses of him shooting spunk or whatever.
Whatever, right? Whatever you want to do. I'm not going to judge. So you'd think that this guy, who's another fellow content creator, why are you then just randomly shitting on other people who... You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was like, what? Fair enough if I clicked on the channel, which most of the times when you do, they've got 0 subscribers, 0 videos, there's no profile picture, the name's username 777. It's like literally a troll account. Heaps of people do it. They just have little burner accounts just to be fucking weirdos online. But no, I'm like, okay, well, fuck, whatever. It's like a fellow, content creator, and he's just hating for no reason.
Now, what if those videos had 1 million views each, right? And they were just like, but he's still trolling you. Do you still troll back?
100%.
Have to.
It doesn't matter. It
100%,
doesn't
bro.
matter if you're the fucking Queen of England, bro. It's fair game.
Eat my shit.
Yeah. But anyway, keep the trolls coming because I'm going to troll you back and I can maybe read them out once a week, which is funny as fuck. But yeah, I just found it funny as fuck. I'm like, this fucking funny cunt makes content and then just goes on and talks shit about other people making content. It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me. But other than that, that was probably the most exciting part of my week. I got nothing really to... Oh, album is finished. 25th of July. This bad boy is fucking dropping,
Nice.
man.
How many
Pre-save that
tracks? How
motherfucker.
many tracks we got on it? Roughly.
The track list is... Let me quickly... The track list is 22, but...
Big album.
Yeah, it's my biggest project yet. But 1, 2, 3, 4 of those tracks are skits. 4 of those are skits, and then there's 2 interludes. So, if you want to actually count it in total, there's probably about probably 15, 14 actual like EDM songs.
Yeah, nice. That's still a fair bit.
No, man, it's very exciting, man. This is the first album I've done ever that's actually got like a theme, and I'm trying to portray a message. So even though I know no one's gonna fucking listen to it in its entirety and shit, but whatever. Like, I know that for the few people that do decide to, a few rules. 1, again, first album I've ever made where you have to listen to this in order.
In order, yeah.
If you just skip through and cherry pick a song and then yada, 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 and then you somehow get to the skit, it's going to make no fucking sense. It's going to be like, what the fuck? Like, but if you listen to it in order, I'm trying to tell a story, and I will reveal what that story is after it's released because I want to kind of keep it for the
You're
people
like, I'm gay.
and coming out of the fucking closet. I want to keep it, kind of fresh for the people who do decide to listen to it in its entirety, which again, thank you if you do. I know 22 songs, it's an hour worth of music.
I listened to all your songs.
That was my goal. Yeah, thank you,
I
man.
listened to all your songs, bro.
But again, like, you're a bit, like, not like intuitive, and you're a big fan of music, so you'll listen to the albums and to other people, like not just my shit obviously, but like you listen to a hip hop thing in full order, so you get the whole kind of picture.
Yeah.
Whereas I know most people aren't like that. Again, everyone's attention span these days is a fucking, as short as a fucking goldfish.
Imagine if you can get your album on a vinyl, and it could just be like, because vinyls are also a way to appreciate an album in whatever genre, because you're not skipping Spotify, you're either pressing it in your car. When you let that shit play, you know what I mean? And if you know the vinyl well, you can kind of put the needle where you want to maybe start off from, but you're not really skipping it, you know?
I might look into that. That might be fun.
That'd be
just to
pretty
make
cool.
like 10 of them. I'll
People
give you
do
one.
it. A lot of people do that stuff.
But yeah, so again, few rules, please. I know it's a lot of songs to get through, so this is best if you're driving around, you drive to and from work, you're sitting down one afternoon and you just want to listen to music, chuck it on, listen to it in order. Preferably not off your mobile, definitely in the car or on a speaker.
Yeah, don't listen to it in the shopping aisle
Yeah,
with your
yeah,
phone
like-
up to your ear.
Because you need to crank this shit because some of these songs are fucking like literally like, again, cringe as fuck gassing myself up, but bro, some of these songs are fucking ridiculous, bro. So listen to them in order, crank it. And the only thing is, if you are already a fan of mine and you've listened to the singles I've already released, there's a part in the album where it goes to a skit, and then it's the songs I've already released this year, which is Afraid to Feel, I Don't Need You, Find My Way, and Sleepy Step Mafia. Those you can skip. Then it goes into Confessions to a Doctor. So if you've already listened to those songs and you want to save yourself 10, 15 minutes, listen to the start of the album, to the skit that's called file dot dash 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 dot 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 blah, blah, blah. Then it goes into Afraid to Feel. So skip from Afraid to Feel all the way down and then pick it back up from Confessions to a Doctor. And that's how you can keep it in order without listening to the same songs you've already listened to, and it will save you about 15 minutes of the album. So that they're the free rules of this album. And that's basically about it. Yeah, 25th of July, super excited. Yeah, cheers, boys, to 100 streams I'm going to get on it. Woohoo!
Fucking hell, bro.
Ooh, yeah.
What up, Australia? If you've been following us on FireCast for a while, you know we love the Hydro Grip. This is my favorite bottle. I take this thing everywhere with me. It's a double wall stainless steel insulated bottle. This thing stays cold or hot for hours on end, man. I love this thing. I take it everywhere. It's got this magnet. You're in the gym, you touch your phone to it, boom, film your reps, post it on your Instagram, show your followers. 10% of all sales goes to the Sydney Children's Hospital. So you're supporting a good cause. Check them out. Let them know you came from the FireCast. Sheesh.
But that's it for me. DZ, what's been happening? Your album's also around the corner.
My album is about the same. Honestly, I think it's 21 or 22 that's sitting at the moment. No date yet, but it's pretty much finished. I'm waiting on a couple things, but it's pretty much, and I'm getting excited. I haven't been this excited for an album in a while, which is weird because mostly released tracks. There's a couple interludes and a skit. I think there's like 5 unreleased things on there, but like, I don't know, it's just exciting. Speaking of which, my song Night Gloss we use already out if you're listening to this on Monday, so check it out.
Yeah,
that's the second last Sunday song before the album drops. So if this podcast is on Monday, my next song will be what I call it, the one I showed you in the car, Final Form. Final Form's the last Sunday track I'm going to release before the album. That'll drop in 2 weeks from when you're listening to this. And then it's album time, so very excited.
So how many exclusives are on the album?
About 5. I think there's like 4 or 5. Yes, very
The boy is
exciting.
making moves out here,
Trust
man.
me, having you think in your head because you're your main character that people have heard this song. People haven't heard that song, man. I'm telling you, when I released the first Sunday, the amount of people that were listening to it like they had never heard this shit was mind-blowing.
The songs have been out for months,
And
motherfucker.
plus, when it's pushed by Spotify and stuff, it's going to be pushed to people who have never heard those songs. So don't even think of it like this is already released. Just fucking release it like it's a fucking brand new thing, and people will hear it like it's a brand new thing.
I'll just fart and auto-tune it and try to fucking make a beat out of
So
that.
Joey's on the album. He's on both our albums, in little skits and things.
Yep. I'm playing my scrotum bag.
But other than that, I had
strumming.
a very busy week. I've been very busy lately. I got more busy weeks ahead of me. First things first, on last Saturday, I went to my daughter's first dance recital. And it's the cutest thing in the world, man. She nailed it. She's a little star. She's born for the stage, man. All the other kids, some kids are crying and shit. It's a big crowd, bro. A big
I
crowd.
love how there's just some kids that can't cut it out in Hollywood. You know what I mean? It's
I'm
just
telling you, there's a big crowd, big fucking auditorium full of people, and my daughter's just up there doing a little fucking following the teacher. The teacher's on stage with her.
How
showing her.
good,
So
how
hilarious,
good, man.
bro.
Yeah, because it's so easy. So many kids, more so than not, shy away from the stage, and naturally so. It's like when we do speeches at school. Remember, like you're speaking down in front of the class or the whole assembly or whatever. But that as a kid,
And they're so funny, man. Because like we'll ask her, "Were you nervous or you scared?" She's like, "Nope." And then we're like, well, because they were backstage the whole time with the teachers and that while the other performances were going on. So we weren't with her most of the time. And we're like, what were you doing back there? And she'd be like, I don't remember. So we'll never know. It's so hard to get. They never know.
They're so in the moment. Like they're just like on to the next thing.
It's so funny, man. Kids are the best, bro.
Yeah. That's funny.
And then the next day, on Sunday, we went to Winterfest. You know what Winterfest is?
Yeah, I've been seeing TikToks and shit on that, yeah.
So it's this medieval festival that where people
I was going to say,
go.
it sounds like Winterfell.
Yeah, they dress up and there's little stalls of food, and I tried some like mead and shit.
That's sick.
It was cool, man. There was a few smelly nerds and weirdos. There was a few fucking hairy mermaids.
And they would have been around in that actual, in that environment back in the day as well, you know?
It was pretty cool.
That would have been funny to go film some content at if us three should have gone there and fucked around.
Remember that song where they bring more mead? What is it? Bring the mead.
Bring the mead back until we
Another
say.
rap from my boy.
Come on, bro.
Oh, fuck.
But it was pretty good fun. You would have liked it, actually, honestly. It was pretty cool.
Would have been cool.
And then yesterday, I was driving in the big truck, right, for work. I was driving. And this is something that would happen to you. I was driving, and then there was a car in front of me, and I'm pulling the street, and I go to press the brakes, obviously, and it's not working. And the brake's just going straight to the floor. Oh, shit. And I'm driving, and I'm coming up to the car. I'm like, fuck, I'm slamming the brake, and it slowly, I just like stopped before the car. I'm looking at the dash. There's an exclamation mark on the dash. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, my God.
So I pull over, and then I finish at 4, right? And this is 3 o'clock. At I'm 50 minutes away from the shop. I pull over, I'm like, fuck. And so what happened was, we called my boss or whatever. I called the fucking NRMA and shit. I had to wait for them to come check in and shit.
It's so annoying when you're waiting.
And what happened was, there's all these straps on the truck, and one of the straps, we were delivering all these coiled bunch of shit. We delivered it, and the bloke I was delivering it to was helping me undo the straps and shit. So I was undoing one side, he was undoing one side. He undid one, and the straps he undid was like a winch one that's under the truck. So it's like under the truck, and you have to like winch it like with a handle. So it's different to all the other ones. So he undid that one. We unloaded everything, did it, and I must have forgot he had done that. And then everything was good. Yeah, put all the other straps in the car, got in the car. And then what happened was the strap must have been loose, and it got caught in the wheel. And the wheel rolled up, and it knocked like the brake hose.
Oh,
the hose
my
out. So the brake hose disconnected.
That happened to me this week as well. Hey, what the fuck? I will show you on the way out.
What the fuck?
And it connects to the cabin of the car, but I don't know where. What the fuck?
So you're driving around with no brakes?
No, not no brakes. But I was showing my ladder. I was showing my ladder, and I left the fucking strap that wraps the ladder on the thing, and I ran over it because I went to reverse. I went to pull out. I swear to God. Anyway, continue. I don't want to hijack your story,
Well, that's pretty much it,
bro. What the fuck? But
That is weird.
But my car hasn't. That was 2 days ago, though.
This was yesterday to me.
I have a hose. I'll show you on the way out, man. That's fucking freaky. I have a hose.
Hold on a second. So then, what did they end up? How do they fix that?
So they came, checked it out, and then called my colleagues or whatever. So one of them had to come pick me up, right? And while I was doing that, the guy came, checked it, told me the problem, said it has to be towed. You can't drive this fucking thing. So I was like, all right, whatever. So we waited. He came, picked me up, and it was getting late, and it's all a fuck around, like back and forth. So we're like, fuck this. My coworker's like, fuck this, bro. I'm not waiting here. He's like, we'll do it tomorrow. So we went, organised it for tomorrow, and then today I had to go back there. So I had to drive 50 minutes to the truck because you have to hand over the keys. And then the fucking tow guy was there, and he's like, you don't need to be here. I just need the keys. Gave him the keys. He took the truck on the tow thing. They dropped it off at the mechanic, and then that's it.
Jesus Christ! So how much? So you full fucked the work truck?
Yeah, pretty much.
Essentially.
How long was that whole ordeal?
Oh, fucking!
From the moment it happened till you were fucking out of it.
Well, I didn't get back till 5 almost, just before 5, and this happened at like 3, just before 3.
Shit.
I was supposed to finish at 4, so but
God damn.
it is what it is, whatever. Yeah. Fuck it, I handled it like a champ. I was like, whatever. It happens, man. Fuck it, man.
So the same thing happened to you.
Yeah, so I was dropping a ladder off outside Castle Ray Street in the city, this big building we're doing, and I didn't want to go into the loading dock because there were all trucks there. So there was 15-minute pullover bay where you can kind of unload, but you have to fuck off. Like you can't just park your car.
Yeah.
And I went over this, and I've gone to, and because I got big truck straps as well, so I'll wrap it around the ladder and then over to the other side. So I pulled the straps off, left it off on the side, trying to do this quick. Took my ladder in, dropped it off next to the lift, got my tools out and stuff. I have a big trolley thing I drag, and I did all that. And instead of, because I'm walking back to my car, my driver's seat's closer to me. I don't think to just walk around the side and fix the strap that's hanging like next to the car, right, on the wheel. And it's right now in between the left front wheel, the left back wheel. And then when I drive out like this, and it wraps up in the back tire or the front tire. And then it just, all I hear is boom, like this. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I stop, and then the traffic controller guy was like, and it just ran over, and I was like, oh fuck. And I reversed. Because it was the way the wheel, when I stopped, the rope, the strap was on the wheel, so it was tensioning against something. Yeah. So what I found was the same thing. It must have got like wound up, but this hose, I don't know what it does. He goes, oh, if your engine light comes on, maybe go to the mechanic. But nothing's happened, and I'm like, okay, that was 2 days ago, and I got this hose hanging there, but I've folded it up and tucked it away. Because I was like,
it is hiding the problem out of mind.
Yeah, I was trying to be like, because I was trying to see where it came from, and I genuinely don't know. I don't know nothing about cars, and also I work in the city. I work overtime a lot, so I'm a gunner kind of guy. Like I'll be like, I'll take it to the mechanic, right? But I'll probably do it in a few more days, or maybe when I'll wait till my car is like flames out the bottom, and then I'll be like, oh, I might go to the.
Well,
I'm like talking over the flames. Like,
that's so weird.
I can't come to work today, man.
it's so weird that same thing happened though.
But
Crazy.
you know, if it sounds like I'm more of an idiot if you see these straps and you see the setup, you'll understand it was an easy mistake to make. Because it's like under the truck, right?
It happens, man.
See
it happens, you know. You got to give yourself some grace, you know what I mean? How many times do you go to work every day?
Always check your load before you drive.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have a load, so that was a
Doesn't
problem.
matter.
Yeah, well,
you check your truck, you check your tires, you check your straps.
Get a load
anyway.
right on your face.
But and the weird thing is, when it wrapped up in the wheel and whatever, when that happened, there was no bangs, no sounds. It was just until the brake stopped working, I didn't know.
That's crazy. I'm trying to picture it because on one of our trucks, we've got the exact same thing. We've got the ratchet straps underneath the truck, and then you use them to tie shit down. But I'm just trying to think, if you were to drive off with that still out, no, actually you wouldn't, because our truck's fucking big. So I thought you'd think you'd hear the strap dragging across the road and make you go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
But because the truck is so loud, or especially our one, I don't think you'd hear it.
No, I didn't hear shit. I didn't see shit. I was looking in the rear views too while I was driving off my assignment. I didn't see nothing dragging on the road because it's like under the truck. So it would have, if it was dragging, it would have been like in the middle of like close to the
it's
middle.
almost like the blokes left it dangling at the perfect height of the tire. So as you've started, it then starts coiling around the tire. Is that what's happened?
Possibly.
Essentially.
I don't know.
Because if it was dragging, surely some cunt would have seen you on the road driving next to you and beeped the yar or gone, hey, mate.
It's wrapping around other cars' tires.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like sort of under the truck. And the thing is, it was like so perfectly coiled in the tire as well after we got out, and the dude showed me. He's like, look, this is a problem. And I could see where the winch thing is, like the strap had ripped. So like that's how powerful the truck was. That it's gone under the wheel and it's ripped from the winch. So there's a ripped bit of rope there, and the rest of it's coiled up in the tire.
Oh shit! Because that would have been so many rotations, bro, of that tire.
Well, fucking be thankful you weren't on the fucking highway doing 110 and you've gone to brake, because you would have killed some cunt. And that would have been the worst day of your life.
Yeah, but you should have. You better have still come to the pod though after.
Fucking Jalfie up for facing man.
He's like, sorry boys, not gonna make it. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, lucky we recorded today, because if we did record yesterday, I actually wouldn't have been able to come.
Yeah, well,
because I didn't get home till 5.
See?
Burnt toast fury, bro.
That's it.
Telling you. And we always make me crack up the past 2 episodes. The end of the episode has been full circle moments to what we talked about at the start.
Man, when that happens, man.
Oh, it's so funny,
We
man.
didn't talk about burnt toast until the end.
No, but like,
see,
I think
this
the
guy
way-
doesn't get it.
So he
Doesn't get it.
The burnt toast theory was something that I forget what it was.
So at the start of the episode, we're talking about fate and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
at the end, we'll talk about the burnt toast theory. which is fate. That's what burnt toast is.
Anyway.
Basically, just brought up the same subject. It's like, I feel like we talk about it like we just invented like gold, but it's like fucking heaps of people do it.
Do we have any questions?
We do have a couple questions.
Well, my week was great.
Well, what happened?
Nothing much.
We didn't do your week?
The coil tire.
Well, anything else happen to you?
Hey. No, there is something I wanted to bring up. Did I bring up Predators, Killer of Killers on Disney, the movie?
No.
It's an animated like version of Predator, essentially.
Is it?
And it's fucking amazing, bro.
Oh, really?
It's amazing. It's like, all I'm going to say, I'm not going to spoil the story, but all I can say is like, they got different predators and they got people from all over the world and different time periods where the predator comes down. So it's got like,
that's fucking pretty
It's got
cool.
like a Viking in the Viking times, and then it's got, you know,
really
samurai, but then it goes through different worlds, but they all kind of link up at one point. It's actually good. Do you know how you guys go on about anime and you're like your One Piece and your 3-piece and soda, whatever it is, and you talk about that, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I can get into it. I don't know why. Maybe Spider-Man, what is it? Into the Spider-Verse, or the you know, that animated show. That animated movie was the only animated movie in I don't know how long that I could really get into, like really like, take it as serious as a real life action movie. But this movie was fucking crazy, man. Like
that sounds mad.
Disney.
It's on Disney.
Right.
Predator, Killer of Killers, and it's fucking mad. It's like, I don't know. I've always been a fiend for the Predator franchise, though. Like, I don't know. Were you guys a fan of Alien vs Predator? Or not
Never
really?
seen it.
Really?
Not a single one. No.
Fuck. Neither you neither, Iggy.
The originals were cool.
It got a bit silly after a while.
But it's just like anything. Like when I've rewatched them, I'm like, oh my god, this is so old. You're like, fuck, this is ass. Like it's like any old movie I rewatch, I'm like, oh, like, you know what I mean. But at the time, I remember the first time I watched it, I'm like, fuck, this is mad. But yeah,
I started watching a movie, The Sea Beast. It's like a family movie, like animated, but it's like it's not super family, but it's like it's just fucking cool.
What's
like,
the premise?
Animators,
What's the premise?
It's like it's like pirate times, right? And there's these dudes that are called the hunters that hunt for like the royal family. They go out to sea because there's these big sea monsters, so they hunt these sea monsters and shit.
Oh yeah,
it's a cool premise, and it's fucking mad. It's like pirates and shit, pirate times. It's fucking pretty good. I haven't finished it, but have you any kind of seen Bone Tomahawk? Have you seen that movie?
No.
You seen that movie? Me neither, and I never will because it sounds horrific.
me neither.
My boss was telling me about it.
Chloe, open the door. Hello.
Hey.
You can keep this open now if you want. I had to close, bro. When we try to record, Daisy wants to sit on someone's lap, so I had to close the door. But if you're gonna shower and shit, then yeah, you can close the door.
Yeah, I am gonna shower. Does anyone need to use it?
Nope.
Nah.
No, we're good.
Close the door, please. Thank you.
Actually, open the door, close the door. Yeah.
And resume.
Anyway, this fucking movie you was telling me about sounds so fucked up, right? But like, I do this with horror movies, especially. I'll like read the plot, or like, so I'll never watch them. I'll never watch them.
You can never read the plot of a horror movie. That's the most basic plot there is.
The plot, but
family goes to house and gets
family runs.
If something sounds interesting to me, I'll usually read the plot, and I probably will never watch it because I'm not a movie guy. I don't watch much movie. I can't be bothered finding where can you watch this or whatever.
Yes.
And this movie, it's a horror movie, but it's set in Western times. And there's this like tribe of Native Americans that are like inbred cannibals.
Yeah.
And it's basically about these group of cowboys versus these inbred cannibals. And he was telling me about this fucked up scene where the guy's like strung up like upside down, and they get like a little axe and they're like hacking him from his fucking balls, like, and they cut him in half down the middle and shit. It's like super gruesome, and like you see everything. It's like, yeah. And I was looking at the dude from Lost is in the movie.
Hey, is it true Lost at the end it was all a dream?
No.
It was all a dream. Was it not all a dream at the end of Lost?
At the end of Lost, they go to like
I never watched
the
it.
afterlife.
I never watched it.
Yeah, don't they like space travel or something?
There's
So,
time travel.
I
it's
remember
crazy.
watching.
It's ridiculous.
Lost was one of those TV shows. I just tuned in every now and then for a few eps, but I feel like I know. Like, I don't even know if I know the gist. All I know is they were always in the fucking jungle and always sus on everyone.
There's like 20 different gists because it changes so drastically from seasons. It's fucking.
Like, how did they even get? Yeah, how did they even get there anyway?
So-
Plane crash.
Yeah, so Gemini says the ending of Lost is often considered complex, but here's a breakdown of the key plot points and what it ultimately meant. Yeah, spoilers by the way.
Yeah, Lost spoilers.
20-year-old series. It was pretty good. Like
what would you rate
fell
it?
off a lot.
What would you rate
man in
it?
the black holes destroy the Earth to prevent Jack has become the. Okay, look, I haven't seen Lost, so it's just mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, but you have to.
With the island saved, Kate thingy managed to escape on the airline's plane, flying off the island to safety. So they've somehow got a plane that works. Okay, there's a lot here.
They end in the afterlife, and they all meet up again, and they all.
So it wasn't a dream. They just all died and they met up again.
Yeah,
in the afterlife.
it's super weird. And
Right?
It's super weird. And what I would rate it out of 10 is
7.
a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
Because the first like 2 seasons,
It was
3
awesome,
seasons
yeah.
are great, but then it falls off and it gets
Yeah.
super fucking weird.
That's a lot of shows though.
It's
Like,
really
the
weird.
first few seasons they slap and then you're like, oh no, but you killed it. You know what I mean?
So hold on. In essence, Lost concludes with Jack's heroic sacrifice to save the island. Hooray! Followed by a powerful depiction of the survivor's spiritual journey to the afterlife,
Oh my
where they
God.
find closure and move on
That's so
together.
shit. If that's not the writers going, hey, let's wrap this up. Like, if you're explaining a supernatural experience that people don't even know is real, and I mean, then again, you're watching bullshit on TV every
it's
day.
a bunch
So,
of bullshit.
but like, yeah,
You want to know how to do it perfectly? Breaking Bad. 5 seasons. Nice, wrapped up perfectly.
Yeah.
Even the ending of Breaking Bad could have maybe been
better.
a little bit better.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to end such a cracker show. Like,
yes.
what do you do? What do you do to make it good?
I'll tell you what Breaking Bad was. Do you know how the pilot is landing, and you know how you can like tell by the quality of landing where you don't feel the tires and it's just smooth, right? Breaking Bad wasn't that. Breaking Bad was like you feel the wheels go.
Yeah.
But it's good you get there because that was such a long journey.
Yeah.
5, 6 seasons.
Such a good show,
and
bro.
how
Such a
good was the
fucking show.
body of it? So many moments where the credits roll up and you're like, those shows that make you go like, are we watching another one? Or like, what I mean?
Have you seen it? You look like you haven't seen it.
No, so I've watched season 1 and I thought it was that. Me
No, it's
and
slow.
Chloe watched
It
it.
is slow. It
That
is slow.
first season, we were so bored. I got angry. I got
No,
angry.
season 1's good.
My
though.
mum,
Towards the
my
end.
mother was hounding me, bro. Watch it. You got to watch it. You got to watch it. And I was like, all right. Me and Chloe finally watched the first season in like, I don't know, like a week or something. And I was like, I was angry at my mother. I was
you
like,
must have been paying
I was
attention.
like, this is
Yeah.
boring.
You
as
must
fuck.
you gotta have patience, right?
Right.
This is what
Boring.
happens when you're
Like the
a swing. When
first
you're a
3
swing trader.
episodes.
This is what happens when you're a swing trader.
Yeah.
Iggy's in and out.
Yeah.
Iggy is in, get the bag out, or get entertainment out.
Yeah.
Much like a lot of people. But don't you experience that? Do you ever get that thing where you see the character change and you go, oh my god, the character that was once.
I will get around to it.
Yeah. It's
a
I
great
will get
show.
around to it. But you are correct. I'm
'Cause I know
more
where you
like
live. I'll make you watch
I'm
it.
more like a Peaky Blinders kind of guy. First episode,
That's
I want to
pretty
see
good, yeah.
punching on,
yeah.
cunts fucking snorting cocaine.
Yeah, true.
Fucking
Yeah.
cunts setting shit on fire.
You
I
need
would-
that these days
Yeah.
too, because everyone's attention span.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, true.
But that's me. That's me with TV shows. Like lately, though, I will admit, bro. Lately, Netflix has been coming in clutch with the new in thing. Have you noticed? Is only little like 45, 50-minute long documentary style
Shows. Yeah.
Bro, I watched.
I love that.
Me and Chloe watched the Poop Cruise of Hell. The documentary,
Poop
which
Cruise.
this actually happened.
Yeah,
I watched the Real Life Netherlands Project X, which actually happened in 2012 or 2013, and then now we're watching like a shark whisperer documentary
Oh, I
about
saw that
about this
show.
crazy bitch who like is in love with sharks, and she goes diving every day with these crazy sharks and like with tiger sharks and shit. Which is I don't know how she does it because tiger sharks are fucked. But yeah, and bro, and like they've been quite enjoyable, and they're quick, like 50-minute little things. They don't drag on.
Yeah.
They don't, and it's like they interview all the people that were involved with the story, and they get everyone's point of views. Really
Yeah,
fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
It's like the in style of TV right now.
Yeah.
we do have some questions. It's only 3 of them, but 3 quite good ones for a change. Actually, they've been all right lately. You guys have been doing
Yeah,
all
you
right.
guys have stepped
yeah.
up, man. With the speak pipes
We-
there, we're getting a little fucking
We
stupid.
need an applause. We need an applause soundbar. We need an applause
this
and a
one
boo
says-
soundbar.
We don't have an applause,
We
unfortunately.
need applause and a boo.
I need to
for next episode.
Yeah, I'll update that.
This one says, do you think music still has the power to shape culture, or is it more a reflection of it these days?
Wait, say it again. Say it again.
Who
Say it again.
asked that question? Great question.
I'm that type of person.
don't know.
I have to like.
It's anonymous.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, see, the Firecast community, our frontal lobes are developing slowly as a
And
group. We're getting smarter.
It's written very well. So
That's big brain questions right there. Big brain.
those are megalodon questions.
That has to be Megalodon.
Nah, it
right?
might not be. It might not be.
He's
Is Shakespeare coming? Just Shakespeare fucking.
It's just someone who can spell properly.
what
Yeah.
thou you feel of? Yeah,
Yeah.
that had to be Megalodon.
Well,
Does thou feel the bass?
well, anyway, Iggy, what do you think? Is music just a reflection, or can it shape culture? Is it like the chicken or the egg kind of question?
If you asked me this question 10 years ago, even in like the early 2000s, 100%, it was a reflection of the culture.
Yeah.
100%, bro. That like era of music, like when NWA were doing the whole fuck the police thing, that was like literally like a culture and a lifestyle that they were living that, and then they reflected it in the music. Nowadays, though, I think it's been a bit flipped. The roles are a bit reversed, whereas now not so much people are really going through things. I know there's people out there going through tough times, and there's people literally in America that are literally like don't go to school and shit because they don't got parents and they're literally gangsters on the street. Yeah, I get that, but like I don't know. You don't hear. I personally, I'm not hearing that music anymore. Like I feel like now more, it's just like, yeah, it's a bit reversed. Like especially even in for example, the start of the 2015 when all of a sudden everyone could rap and they were named Little something.
Yeah, trap music.
Like Little Peep, Little fucking Uzi Vert, Little fucking Puff, Little this, Little Fag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everyone was Little.
Little Dick.
And they were all rapping, but it was almost like you could tell a lot of those dudes weren't really like experiencing or living that thing that they were. It was literally just a trend.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So I feel like it can't really. I don't know.
Yeah, J. Cole wrote a song about it. He was dissing Lil Pump
What is it? Come here, little man. Let me talk with you.
Yeah.
See, what's that song called?
Sunday something or maybe not.
I can't remember. But I like that song.
But yeah, he basically just tells Lil Pump, "Hey, you're just riding on a wave. Like once your wallet runs out, you know, all your fans are gonna not show out. You know what I mean?
You worded it pretty well. Whereas, like, I agree 100%. Where back then it was more of people reflecting their lifestyle in their music.
Exactly.
Whereas now these days, it's a lot of young kids and people trying to copy what they're seeing in the music.
Yes.
So a lot of people, you see not Travis Scott, what's his name? A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
Or Tyler, the Creator, these guys, they got the cool fashion or whatever. And then these kids see that and they want to be cool. So they go on with the cool fashion and they're trying to do that and they're doing what they're seeing in the music.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was people
What they were living.
making music about what they're seeing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of agree 100% on that one.
Read that question one more time, please.
Yeah, God, that question's almost too deep.
Well,
for me
the
to
other
even-
two are pretty good too. I think they're written by the same person. It says, do you think music still has the power to shape culture, or is it more a reflection of it these days? Now, do you think it has the power to shape culture, though?
No.
So do you think there could be someone... But
No.
I guess that's what it is these days. I think it's shaping the culture with people seeing shit and wanting to imitate it and being cool. Like the drill music's a great example. I feel like the drill music... It might have started as a reflection of people's life, like the real gangsters that were deep, like especially in Chicago. A lot of those Chicago drillers were like fucking, you know, actually gang members and shit, right? But then there's a lot of kids seeing that and wanting to imitate it. So it's two sides of the same coin, I guess. Really,
I feel like in every gym photo we took at Tesco training where I used to train, I threw up every photo with me be throwing up 1-4 signs. And I am the complete opposite of like of anyone that would be in like, you know, doing drilling and shit like that, whatever. But it's just like it's me just going like 4 years and like literally it could mean shaping the culture like in being like knowing about different artists around the area and people that not just it's the culture around where you're at as well. Like if people are doing good around you in that music business, it'll just no matter what field you're in, like it makes you just feel better about the whole community as a whole. You know, pushing through.
Good question, man.
On to the next one, which is they're all written similarly, so I think it might be the same person. Is there a moment from this year specifically that you think future generations will look back on? Well, there's got to be Trump's presidency, I think people will look back on a lot of the things that have happened and that he's doing. That's the other one. Is there a moment from this year specifically? So what's happened this year that people in...
I guess if you try... I'm trying to think of a music-related topic. I mean...
But it's got nothing to do with
Jews
music,
aren't that bad.
That one's
all
not
right?
with music.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a music topic. With the world, like, it's just... Bro, crazy shit happens every year in the world. Like, I'm trying to think music-wise...
I think like hate would be like fucking, you know what I mean? Like anti-fucking this, anti-that would be a reminder to like...
Maybe Elon, depending what happens with Elon, it could be the beginning of Elon's collapse. People look back on.
Yeah,
But
that's also a good one. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like especially over the past couple of years, there's so much crazy shit happening all the time now. We're just kind of desensitized to it now a little bit. Like it's
100%.
like
it's a part of the news cycle for however long, and then we move on to the next.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
it's actually
Like,
crazy.
yeah.
yeah.
This one says, do you think people are more open-minded now or just louder online?
No,
Just louder online, for sure.
just louder. People, if anything,
Definitely more open-minded, right?
no,
Surely.
I reckon people are more narrow-minded.
Nope.
Bro, think of it. Think of how opinionated people are on socials. That's not open-minded at all. That's people literally at this day and age think they're so correct on their opinion. It's like actually scary. Like people will literally like their opinion is the only correct opinion.
Open-minded online or in person though, or is it the same?
No, I think just in person.
general.
But that's not what the question is though. Like they're just now. Are people actually becoming more open-minded, or are people just louder now because of social?
I get what you're saying though. I kind of,
Yeah,
I kind of agree. I think in real life, the people
sat someone
around
down.
you, the people in your community, you go outside, the people you see on the street, I might actually think maybe we are progressing in a positive way and people are more
But
open-minded.
the internet, it's all
But
the
the
fucking
internet is the
Insta
opposite.
gremlins.
The internet is the loudest minority.
Like we're on the internet, obviously, but it's like what I'm talking about is like it makes way for so many people, like the guy that time lapses clouds.
I was just gonna say, that fucking prick.
So, you know what I mean? But you sit that guy down in the room. Maybe he's just a prick at heart, and you sit down, you try to talk sense to him, or you just try to have a conversation, and maybe he's a dickhead, right? But a lot of people would just. It's that barrier, that keyboard is like
it's easy.
It's like Thor's, you know. To them, they're just like, I'll do whatever, and it's like he's like Stephen Hawking looking motherfucker beating his dick at the same time.
Like, this is what I picture him, right? You get a job. He's trying to copy Joe Rogan. He's got like fucking curly hair and shit while he's editing his fucking time.
Just using his spit for lube, just
sweating all over his fucking keyboard and
Yeah.
shit. His chubby ass fingers.
Yeah.
That's what I picture.
But you know, I think it's just you can't pay attention to what you see online. Even all the hate and all the protest and all the fucking bullshit. It is a vocal minority.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, it
The
is.
normal people in your life are genuine. You know, they're good people for the most part. right?
95% of humans on the world, we're normal and we're
Yes.
good people and we
Yeah,
want to see
yeah.
other people do
Yeah.
well. That 5%, the people with the blue hair, the fucking septum piercings, the fucking this, the that, they hate this, they hate these people, they hate that. It's just because that's all you see on socials that sometimes you start to think, oh my God, like we are living in like a sinister world, but no, we're not. I'm telling you, good always wins. And if you just
unless you did it.
most of us and most people around you, even the strangers you bump into at the shops, most of those people are all right, and they'll give you a hand, they'll help you if you need it. They want to see everyone do good. It's that small percentage, right? But they're the ones online, like, you know what I mean? And sometimes you get scared. You go, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Even the news, like the media, traditional media, it is showing you the most horrific stuff of 8 billion people every day.
Yeah.
Right? There's
Yeah.
8 billion people, and all
There's a
you're
lot of shit
seeing
cunts
is
there.
the negative. So you think everything's more common than it is. So you see someone stabbed here and someone stabbed there. But how many suburbs, if you look on Google Maps, have you never heard of? And there's someone living out their whole life there. They went to school there. They fucking eat there. There's restaurants and cafes there. And you've never even heard of it. And people live their whole life there. But then you look at the news and you think, oh, there's so much crime everywhere and everything's all fucked up. But you're only hearing the most horrific story out of fucking in Australia, 26 million people.
Then
You know?
then you hear like a baker started, you know, making ice cream in his local his local cafe or whatever, milk bar cafe, and it's just some happy dumb story that no one cares about at the end.
That's why they do it.
Me and Tori do dinner now with a pop every Friday night, so we bring dinner over and we just like sit watch TV with him, whatever, and then he watches the Channel 9 news every time, and it's been so long since I watched the news. They have a whole new news guy, you know what I mean? It used to be bloody Tracy Grimshaw and whoever else, and I've noticed like not only is it just filtered media, right? Do you think the people that the actual news reporters, the guys and girls, Zoe Winfield, Strathfield, 7 p.m. live. It's always like, it's like two shooters left the cafe. We are still yet to find them. Vince, back to you. It's the tone of
I can't stand it.
It's just speak like this. If I had a news reporter go,
This guy got a fucking gun out here. You can't fucking got me.
Imagine if a news reporter just go, yeah, man, we just at Grey Stains, right? And there was 3 people. They did this, they did that. What do you reckon happened? But they're just like, we are standing, you know what I'm saying? The tone is the same.
I get why they do it, but I can't stand it. It pisses me off so much. And I see
AI
their stupid
sounds less
It's
AI.
worse with their face. And it's got the lady, and she's like, tonight there have been 4 people stabbed in a shooting near. It's like, shut up. I can't stand that shit. Pisses me off.
They go, cut. And she's like, oh, great. So when are we getting the beer?
It's one of my
just be
pet
normal.
peeves, but I get why they do and why they have to, right? It's for clarity and, to be concise with the words or whatever. But like, fuck, it's annoying. Like, they're just smug faces. Like, fucking shut up.
But every story they did, it was just like fires, floods, this,
bombs,
that, blah, blah.
explosions.
But there's just so much of that. Like, there's so many people in the world. There's gonna be like that. I was having this weird thing where in the city today, I was people watching, and I was like, watching someone just walk to work, and I was just like, I do it all the time. Like me and Tori talk about it, and I just wonder, like, where are you headed, right? Like, what are you like? How's this person doing in life? Like, what's that? What, you know what I mean? Like, what part of their journey are they on that I'm just kind of watching, and then it's like. It's kind of like that thing where if you see a movie shot from POV kind of styles where there's different stories happening at once. There is that billions fucking how many people in the fucking world, bro? And you're just like, you're your own main character. I always have that. Like, I'm like, I people watch, but then people watching turns into like my own, the minuscule meaning.
I'm
of my
more
own
important.
That, but also like I'm so wrong because I'm not. But in my head, I'm like, but then 5 minutes later, I'm on the road. I'm like, move! I'm trying to get home.
I always wonder that too. Like we'll be driving, right? And we're driving on like a dirt road that's like an hour and a half away, going somewhere, and then you see just someone walking with a backpack. And they're walking. I always go, where is this cunt going? Where are you possibly walking? Or like they're on the strip of the highway. It's like, where are you going? Like they're getting home from where? Like, what are you possibly walking here for? It's so weird.
That, my friends, is the simulation. It's in full swing, and that's why my album, Simula 67. I hope someone. My goal is because I'm trying to portray a message right about life in this album, and if just one person can come away from this and go, oh yeah, that was kind of was it kind of like meant to be like this, and this, and this, and then I can kind of say what the main interpretation was meant to be. I'm excited because what you guys all just said, I'm trying to portray that message through music for the first time ever. So interesting.
Well, I think that takes us to the news, doesn't it? It's so funny, but like, who would have thought? Like back in the day, they used to predict we'd have flying cars and this and that, but we got fucking AI
Talking
animals, talking podcasts, talking.
If anything, we're going backwards on the timeline of human now. I thought by now would be I'd have fucking slave robots and flying cars and I'd have robot limbs, but nah, it's just fucking
gorillas.
Google Gemini making stupid 8-second videos of monkeys talking. Oh my gosh. Now, that takes us to the news penis.
The news you can trust. Only believe what we say.
Strap in, cocksuckers.
We need a fucking beer sponsor. We want one more sponsor on the show. The bottle, the creatine, and a fucking alcoholic beverage. And you will send us a case of beer a month. We will drink them every episode. I will indulge in them over the weekend. And we will promote your drink every
Bro,
episode.
you know
Come
what?
on, it's
There's-
fucking an
bro,
easy deal, man.
There's heaps of local breweries, bro. They probably would sponsor. Like there's lower.
And I'll sit on all the empties.
Joey's sitting on a bottle right now.
Yep. A wine bottle.
You know, it's not that far fetched, really. Find
Me
a,
sitting on a
find a
bottle?
little, yeah, that as well. But find a little local brewery, and I reckon they'd fucking.
Yeah, Drink West vibes, but that's probably pretty. That's big.
But there's smaller ones, you know,
Yeah.
there's smaller local ones.
Could make it ourselves. You just need a bunch of yeast, sperm, and fucking.
Yeah, so
Yeast sperm.
What would we call the beer?
FireCast beer.
Fire brew. Nah.
Nah. It needs.
Booty sweat.
That I was trying to find that movie so I could show Chloe because she doesn't believe me when I tell her it's probably the funniest movie ever made.
Has she not seen Tropicana?
She's only seen bits and pieces of it.
Oh,
Bro,
I wish
and-
I could watch that the first time
Oh,
again.
they just don't make them like that anymore, bro. The movie.
I seen a meme on Facebook. It's like my favorite black actors, and it's got like Samuel L. And then it's got Robert Downey Jr. as the black guy.
He's an Australian playing an American playing a black guy in a movie.
It's so deep.
It's done so fucking spot, bro. Ben Stiller, fucking genius, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
genius, man.
that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, bro.
I'll tell you who else isn't a genius.
Oh, yeah. What's happened?
So Donald Trump has opened Alligator Alcatraz, right?
What the fuck's that?
Located in Florida on mostly an abandoned airport, the facility was constructed in just 8 days. The idea for this facility is to relieve pressure on federal immigration jails, which I guess are filling up right now. And why they're calling it Alligator Alcatraz. Remember that Trump wanted to reopen Alcatraz before? Obviously, that didn't happen for like whatever reasons, right? Like probably a lot of reasons. But now he's got option B, which is Alligator Alcatraz, right? So if any detainees make it past the 30-foot walls, razor wires, and armed guards, they then have to make it through the surrounding Everglades, which are filled with alligators.
What the fuck?
Alligators, right? It's in the name. Crocodiles, pythons, and whatever the hell else lives in Florida. You know, it's designed to hold up to 5,000 migrants, and they said that this facility will encourage illegal immigrants to self-deport. So basically, like just a scare tactic, but like they would actually probably be jailed there, I'm assuming, but they're hoping to scare them into just deporting themselves. The prison will reportedly cost around $450 million a year to run, and is being criticized by some groups as an environmental threat and a political spectacle. So what do you think? Is Alligator Alcatraz a W or an L?
There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know, man. Like,
What's wrong with that?
Alcatraz. This sort of,
When I say what's wrong with it, it's probably the fact that they've got a moat of like Everglades around it filled with shit. When it gets to be like that, it's more movie like. It's like everything Trump does, it's like a movie like.
But it's all hype, right? And people, they blow shit up, especially with Trump. Everything's blown out of proportion. It just happens to be built in Florida, which is surrounded by the Everglades. So anywhere they fucking build a prison on the water is going to be like that.
So I don't get it though. Is it a jail specifically for illegal migrants that get caught?
Is it like that? Or I thought it was like
detainees.
I thought
So
it was
I think it's
detention
while they're being detained and then they're
center.
you know what I'm saying?
like we got here. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Similar. And yeah, I guess DZ's right. Like, obviously, the way it was perceived to me, it was like the way it's situated is like a tactic of like, it's another realm of keeping them in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, of all the places to put them there, I thought was a bit like bizarre. But maybe the name as well. But then again, it's just another thing that Trump does, whatever he does, whether it's beneficial or not. It's
a
just
spectacle,
got a spectacle. Like he didn't have to name it Alligator Alcatraz.
Is it actually named that though? Or is that just
There's a
local?
sign. There's a sign on the street. There's a sign now. There's a sign now on the side of the road, a blue sign saying Alligator Alcatraz. Because originally we thought it was just. I thought it was just like a made up name,
nickname.
but it actually got.
Wow.
But that's what I mean. Like
He doesn't help
he
himself.
doesn't. Yeah. You know, have that place, but then it's just be like
No.
Alligator Alcatraz.
He's clearly, he loves the memeing and he loves
Yeah,
the
yeah.
trolling, and he's just for like the AI images that White House posts and all this shit, and he's just a fucking, which I personally wish he wouldn't do. You know, I wish he was a bit more normal, but he's not normal.
It's entertaining
you know,
though. But
like,
I don't, like,
You know what's funny too, right? Is that everyone, as always, because it's Trump, everyone hates him for whatever reason. Do you actually know what administration deported the most illegal immigrants out of America? It was Barack
Obama.
Obama's
Yeah.
administration. No one said shit back then, did they? But because Trump's doing it, it was like, he's a horrible person. The migrants need a place to stay. But bro, Barack Obama, he was literally nicknamed the deporter in chief. His administration formally removed a record number of people from the United States. Estimates vary, but many sources indicate around 3 million people were kicked out of the USA by Barack Obama. Trump is not even, I think he's at like 1.5 or something. So Barack Obama's like doubled him.
Yeah, of course.
No one cares though, do they? He's all like, it's funny as fuck.
Because Barack Obama, he was a statesman. So
Alligator
whatever
Alcatraz,
he done,
stamp of approval. Beep.
whatever Barack done went under the radar more because he was a statesman. So whatever he said, it was smooth like this. But then you don't realize that. Yeah, he didn't really do much. But that's what I mean. It's a sleight of hand. It's like, you know what I mean? Then you got Trump going,
whatever ammo they could put in the gun, they will use, you know? And it's like, there's wild footage of Hillary Clinton in the 2008 primaries, right, when she was running. And she is saying the most Trump shit ever. She was running as a Democrat. She was saying, if we find them, we're going to deport them immediately. And you're going to do this. And everyone's cheering. But now, it's like, it's a different world, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, politics, schmolitics, if you ask me. But I just thought that was like,
I don't know. So I thought you meant it was a prison. But if it's just a detention center, I mean, I don't know. Do you really have to surround them by fucking alligators?
That's what I mean,
but
bro.
Like, you could just put them in a normal
bro, but
that's what I mean.
But I get it though.
But you can say it's just Florida.
yeah, all the water in Florida is infested with alligators and pythons.
Is that Mr. Trump? Why is there a moat around the river with a drawbridge?
Hold on, right? So if it's just a building he's built in Florida, whatever, there's full of critters in Florida, they're going to kill you. But it'd be a bit of a different story if he's purposely built a building and then he's constructed a moat.
Imported animals, hippos and lions
and alligators, venomous spiders, and he's full.
There's trapdoors. If you try to escape, the floor opens up.
Spikes.
Like, different fucking story, bro. But if it's just a random location that has to be surrounded by fucking critters, then I guess I don't know. Then I'm in the middle with it, whatever.
I'm just so over this stuff. Like, I don't take anything anyone says seriously, whether it's on the right or the left.
I eat it up. I eat all of it up. Anything that comes my way, I'm like, yes,
bro,
interesting.
Anything written by
interesting.
It's just so wild, right? Fox News, Sky News will be talking about the same shit as BBC, fucking CNN, Daily Mail, and it's the same story,
but they pitch it to the agenda.
It's two completely different sides of the fucking story. It's crazy. And it's just like, these cunts aren't reporting the news. They're trying to manipulate you.
Boys, we are going to retire from podcasting and we are going to actually bring the people the news. The non-biased news. We're going to travel around. We're going to go to Iran and we're going to go to the front line.
Oh, wow.
We're going to get in and amongst it, bro. We're going to hang out with the Ayatollah, who's probably a good guy. Get all this shit cleared up.
He's 90 years old.
Oh, I'm saying, bro, fucking hell.
Did you see that very tragic news? Akon City has officially been released.
Bro, the way you said that, it didn't sound tragic.
Akon City's no more. It's been officially
What do you mean?
discontinued.
What? He tried to power...
So, was it actually people living there?
No, it never got built. It's a scam from the start, but they've officially... Akon City.
Wasn't he trying to get electrical out to...
So it was this big thing.
Explain it. What was he trying to do?
I was a big supporter of Akon City.
Explain.
You were running for mayor.
It's like the line in Saudi Arabia, right? He was saying that we're going to build this city in Senegal and it's going to have futuristic buildings with curves and it's going to be powered by completely renewable energy and the main source of currency is going to be a cryptocurrency called Acoin. And it had renders and a website.
When you pull up, it's got smack that all on the floor.
It had, Chinese investors and a bunch of people and he was taking it very seriously.
Fucking hell, bro.
You can look at the pictures of what got built. Right, he was blaming it on, first of all, he first blamed it, bro. At first, he blamed it on the pandemic, right? Which is fair enough, okay? So it was 2020 and people were saying, what's going on? He's like, look, the pandemic fucked everything up. Everyone, all right, fair enough, whatever. But then like another 3 years passed, another 2 years passed. And then apparently the Senegal fucking government started getting pissed off at him. They're like, well, we're giving you fucking 2 years to fucking build. And then if you look at the building, like, I can't remember which news station went there, but they sent a reporter there, and they got there, and it was just the show of one little concrete thing that's not finished at all. It's like it's got like curves, like it looks like what they're trying to go for, but it's not nowhere near finished. And it was just a bunch of goats and sheep on a big.
Hey, pull up the
open
city to
plain.
lonely. It's like lonely.
Right.
Hey, Mr. Lonely.
Fuck, bro.
Oh my god.
So, as of July 2025, the ambitious Akon City project in Senegal, advised by singer Akon, a futuristic Wakanda-inspired city, has officially been abandoned in its original form. Here's a quick summary. Official abandonment. Several news outlets, including the BBC, reported in early July 2025 that the Senegalese government had scrapped the original Akon City project. I'm not going to say that name. Head of Senegal's tourism development body, SAPCO, confirmed that the Akon City project no longer exists. Reasons for failure. The primary reasons City cited for the project's demise are a lack of funding and halted construction efforts.
Yeah, because I was going to say, man, Akon's rich, but is he that rich
Is he
now?
though?
He's pretty
Is he
rich,
though?
but
how, and what's his
Nah.
net worth? What's his net worth?
No, net worths are never correct, but
I think look at the video of what's been built here. What is it?
Can you put this video up on the?
That's it.
Oh my god, that's the base. That's the base.
That's all that's been built.
Wow.
It was like-
so
it's one building.
Yeah,
It's one
that's what I
building.
mean. You
It's
roll
not
up to
even
it.
finished.
Lonely. Come on, bro.
Oh, what a funny cunt.
That's crazy.
So
Because
that's
like I said,
disappointing for me.
but he's rich. But how rich do you have to be to make that work and to live the life you want to
Well,
live?
and
Because if
also-
you're Akon, you're living a good, lavish life. On top of that, you're trying to bite off that.
But it's not. It's
why are
not
they
his.
trying to take on
It's not
that?
his personal funds. Like was funding the whole thing. He had Chinese investors and stuff apparently, and he was supposed to use the cryptocurrency for a lot of it. And if now the crypto is like minus 999 fucking percent.
As of mid 2025, Akon's net worth is generally estimated to be around 80 million. He's accumulated his wealth through diverse different avenues. Obviously, the main one being the music. He runs his own record label, which other labels then fund. Business ventures. He's got a clothing line. This one's a funny one I didn't know. He's got an energy drink called Convict Cola. Diamond mines, which this one to me, if this is 100% true, this would be the main bulk of his wealth.
You just drink it and commit a crime.
He apparently owns diamond mines in South Africa, which is pretty insane.
That's not hard to believe.
And then he's also got Akon Lighting Africa, which is also a company which focuses on providing solar energy solutions to communities across Africa. He's got his own cryptocurrency, as we all know. We spoke about that a couple of times. So to me, the common sense one is the diamond mined one. That would have to be drilling in the most money, surely.
But so is the line in Saudi Arabia going to suffer the same fate, or will that be finished?
Nah, I think that
Saudi Arabia, people got money there.
yeah, I reckon that will get finished, but nowhere near as quick as they estimated.
I think it'll be a very scaled
2030.
down, watered down version
Yeah.
of what they're promising. But I think something will be finished because they're doing a lot of work over there.
Yeah.
So they're just making a lot of progress.
Yeah, you at some point you can't bail now. It's too far gone. You got to make something, you know?
Yeah.
Very disappointing. Very disappointed in old Akon.
Fucking Akon, the funny cunt, bro.
Fucking A-coin.
I tried to buy
Ridiculous.
some a long time ago, some Akoin.
You're lucky you fucking didn't.
Well, I would have sold by now for sure. I sold all my crypto.
Like, yeah, you just forget that he had such a huge career in music, and now when you don't see people, you're like, what are they doing? You just and you just think they're bums now because you never hear about them, but that's not true. You know what I mean? 50 Cent. You never see 50 Cent unless he's dissing Diddy, right? But he moved on to be, isn't he more business? He has businesses and
He's
stuff.
got a lot of shows and
lot
shit
of-
too.
Yeah?
on TV.
Yeah, so he just branched out, but it doesn't mean he's not doing shit. Same deal, eh?
Most of them go on to do shit. Even if you're not
Yeah.
hearing about their music or whatever, they usually got other ventures and shit.
Yeah, right. At that point, you're that famous. Everyone wants your name attached to something or whatever.
That's what I do. I just fucking take my money and run, man. Retire early.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to quickly.
How much is enough, though? You always want
That's the
more.
question.
A black marlin originally found and fished by an Australian fisherman that was tagged in Australia has now been re-caught in Costa Rica. So that means the marlin has swam over 13,600 kilometers from where it was originally caught. Awesome random bit of news, and then obviously it goes on about a bit of information on the black marlin. But they killed it and ate it. They filleted the fish in Costa Rica, but they realized when they were filleting it, it had the little tag. And then when they traced it, it was an Australian
In
fisherman.
someone's toilet bowl after they shit it out.
Yeah.
The tracker.
It's a big fucking fish too, but
bro.
it's pretty fascinating. That's how fucking far these
Yeah, well, they're
things
big
can-
motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
You see how they jump through the water and some people can get impaled? Like, they can
it'll kill
literally
ya.
impale you.
Yeah.
But if you think about a fish, they don't have anything else to do other than swim around the world.
They just swim.
What do they do?
They got jobs that they have to
Yeah.
work 9 to 5 and families they got to raise and bills they got to pay. Podcasts they got to listen to. They listen to FireCast every Tuesday. So
They don't do anything.
no.
They
But just swim.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's like the sharks, right? The sharks just never, even when they're sleeping, they're still moving. Like
Crazy.
Another
have
fucking
you
world.
guys been seeing the fucking the Liver King
Oh,
beefing with Joe
yeah,
Rogan? What the
yeah.
fuck's going on?
Have you
there?
seen his pupils, dude?
this
This cunt's
guy's
on meth.
crazy.
he made a new doco, and it was like his It was supposed to be his redemption doco, or the doco where he answers questions and takes responsibility, right? But ultimately, what he did in the doco was took a little bit of responsibility, and then at the end, he started hustling again. This is when you know this man's a hustler. Apparently, he's been doing this his whole life. He's just a con artist. He's had his whole life. There's facts of him back in the day having a business, and it does. There's some shady shit about everything this guy does. It's a new fad, then goes on to the next. I'm sure you can look it up.
Wow.
But at the end of this doco, he's walking through a field, right, and he's smelling. He's like, picks up a strawberry. He's like, these are my friends now. He's like, this is what I'm having now. This is a part of my life. He's like, smells it. He eats it. And he's like, thank you, strawberry. And he starts thanking the fruit. And he's like, thank you, berries, or whatever. And he's like trying to say like he's not on the gear anymore. He's just kind of doing this. And then he plugs this retreat thing that he's gonna run. Or it's like a culty kind of thing he's starting. But it's like you think, oh, he's actually taking the time that Netflix have like, gave him
It's
the
on
stage.
Netflix.
Yeah, it wasn't. I know it's still on Netflix, but Netflix it didn't really do well at all though. And then and he basically he's gonna really own up to everything and he's gonna come clean. You feel good about it.
Sell you some, yeah.
But at the end, he just fucking selling.
I believe this fucking idiot, man. God, I full believed
He
him.
was eating testicles at home.
I full believed him for a second.
If
I was
you
like,
look
bro.
at that guy and think he can do
No,
that naturally,
no.
you're an idiot.
Hey, I'll tell you why.
There's
Because
no way.
one of his abs is the size of your bicep.
Yeah, I know.
One of his abs is like,
bro.
and he's sitting down, no belly roll. You know when someone's sitting down and I just eat testicles and
Netflix
crazy.
will give anyone a documentary. Fucking
No,
hell.
I think
You need
what
a FireCast
I
documentary.
think what would have happened though. I have a feeling because the way the doco went, it's like it started like this, and then it kind of fizzled. I reckon Netflix realized maybe like halfway that they're like, we got nothing here.
Yeah.
like we got to wrap it because I
the
think
plug.
he even pulled the wool over Netflix's eyes.
The,
Really,
the guy's purple. If you look at that guy and you think
His
you can
blood
achieve
pressure.
that naturally, you're insane,
Yeah,
bro.
he-
It's never believable. I can't believe people were buying this fucking bull's nuts and fucking liver and shit and believing his cunt.
Leaked emails in 2022 showed and proved that Brian Johnson was spending over $11,000 a month on various enhancing drugs.
do you know how much? To put it plainly,
Holy shit, how is he not dead?
A vial of steroids, which is like 10 mil, which is like a week's worth, 2 weeks or a month's worth. Something. That's like 100, 150.
What the
He was
fuck?
spending $11,000 a
How's he
month.
now dead?
He's almost dead by the looks of it. If you look at his TikToks and shit, one of his pupils is tiny and the other one's normal size.
Yeah,
and people say apparently that's a sign of like a
brain tumor or something.
like from meth use and shit.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. He's probably on that much gear that he takes a bit of C4, like pre-workout, and that doesn't even do anything. So he just has a point of meth before he works out.
And he got arrested and shit for threatening Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he's
wants to
offering
kill him.
out. Yeah, he wants to
kill
fight
him
him
or something.
Ah, he's a weirdo.
Why though? Random, man. It's like people like that, crazy that there's people like that exist, but they get famous enough that everyone's there to see the downfall.
It's just bananas.
Wow, there was a $25 million lawsuit filed against him and his supplement companies, accusing them of deceptive marketing. The lawsuit was later discontinued. Obviously, the controversy significantly impacted his public image. That's insane.
What's crazy is he probably would have sold quite a lot if he was honest and said, yes, I am taking steroids, but I also do this, and this. People still would have bought. It's not like people are buying because they think, this is the only, you know what I mean?
Someone would have had one testicle in their mouth home going, okay, I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like just he went too hard with the like raw testicles. Come on, bro. Like you got so much food out there. You got, man, I would accept raw broccoli over like eating a testicle. Do you know how some people they go, don't cook your vegetables because it gets rid of the nutrients, which it does a little bit, right? But some people eat. Have you ever heard of people eating raw broccoli before? No. I went through a weird phase where I was just like, do you know how like when you're young you just care about like lifting weights and you're like, I need to train 5-6 days a week. I'll try anything, right? Rice, broccoli, this, that. So someone told me that and I was like, I'll give it a go. And I tried it with a bit of like olive oil and like some salt and pepper. Just try to make it and just, and I'm just like, who the fuck would ever do this? You know what I mean? Like just cook your shit. But yeah, I mean, you got that, or then you got testicles. Do you know what I'm saying? There's two different scales here of what I'm willing to do.
This was convincing heaps of people to eat raw meat and shit like a dickhead. Oh.
Do you know how many orders would have been cancelled for like ox testicles?
And he was like, oh, people want to know if I'm taking any steroid. And the short answer is no. Like he was like full on denying.
Because the long answer would have
taking
been
steroids.
Tren, sus. Like
he could have done what everyone else does and just avoid it and vaguely
fizzle out.
deny it. Like just, using all steroids and they kind of dance around it.
It is crazy because you still got to work hard, but it's when you lie about it. That's the thing.
No one cares if you're on steroids, bro.
Yeah.
I want you sitting on your couch to try steroids and see how big you get. You're not gonna fucking get anywhere. You gotta you gotta do steroids and you gotta be in the gym every day.
You're gonna get a fat face and you're just gonna get bloated
and little nuts.
Yep, little tiny nuts. Little tiny little nuts.
What else is going on, bro?
Man, Diddy found not guilty on 3 of the 5 charges.
Yeah,
and what makes it crazier, right, is the jury found him not guilty on the most serious ones as well, right? That means for the prison sentence, everyone thought, bro's doing life for sure, right? Well, it turns out that it'll be a likely sentence of just a few years, right? Once this will end up. The absolute maximum, right, for the charges that he's been dealt is 10 years in prison, right? Shit. But that's a maximum, bro. Come on.
Wow.
Crazy.
So here's how the verdicts went. Ready? Racketeering conspiracy, right? That's one count that could have put him in jail for life, right? Not guilty.
Wow.
Sex trafficking of Cassie Ventura. You've been waiting so long. I'm here to answer your call. Not guilty, right?
Wow.
Transportation for prostitution of Ventura and others, guilty. So you're telling me that you're telling me that Diddy's not a freak enough to get out of the car after trafficking them and not following them in the room and fucking them silly. You know what I mean? Like, as in, like. You're telling me you're trusting him enough to go to be the transporter but not take part? The guy that got found with how many bottles of baby oil that was actually GHB. You know what I mean?
Wait. So what was the count before that one?
So the count before, right, racketeering conspiracy, which is making money from all this illegal shit. That was one of the most serious that could have put him in jail for life. Not guilty. Sex trafficking of Cassie Ventura, not guilty. But transportation for prostitution of Ventura and others, guilty.
So,
right?
So he took him to get prostituted.
But sex trafficking, isn't sex trafficking taking people
and selling them for sex? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not participating in it.
Yeah, but that's not guilty, right?
Yeah.
But transportation and sex trafficking, I thought was similar.
Yeah, aren't they the same thing?
But sex trafficking would be like the payment. It's the payment, not just the transportation. It's if you're involved in sex trafficking, you would have to take part in it over the. Not that I have any knowledge of this, but I would assume as funds.
There's an exchanging of cash. And yes,
so trust me, I use BPay. There's no cash. Yeah. The transportation of prostitution, not guilty, right? That's guilty. Sex trafficking of a woman known as Jane, not guilty. And finally, the transportation for prostitution of Jane and others, guilty. So he wasn't done for the sex trafficking. alone. The physical.
He was done for the transportation.
transport.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What's happened there?
Reports say, as the verdict was read out, Diddy remained stoic, hard to read, staring straight forward, and beforehand he was praying with his kids. He was hugging his lawyers, right?
What the fuck?
Apparently, the courtroom exploded after the verdicts were read out. After all the verdicts were read out, Diddy's defense team then immediately requested the judge to release Diddy on bail and then requested or suggested $1 million bond, right? It's like a chump change to Diddy, right? And the judge is actually considering it. So he's probably either out on bail now or he got rejected by the time you're listening to this.
So we all owe Diddy an apology. The parties were great. They were good fun.
And all I can say, bro, is that Brian Steele is like the real life Saul Goodman, bro. True. He's young. Young Thug was truly humble under God. He got him off, right? And now he's worked out a way to get Diddy off. You know, no Diddy.
Yeah,
So
it's
when
weird.
we ever get into scandals when we're rich, we got to get that
Brian
lawyer
Steele.
straight away. I want
Steele.
his card in my pocket at all times.
Do you reckon people like that? Do you reckon he's actually a scumbag? Because his job is a scumbag. Like he,
I don't know.
I don't know how he is as a person, but do you think the job of defending people that are clearly guilty? I guess there's a job for everything, right? Obviously, you're going to have lawyers. It's a tricky situation because guilty people, or I mean, he's not guilty, right, by the law, but this is what I want to touch on, right? After, but like, just because he's not guilty in the law doesn't mean he's not guilty in society. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be weird him integrating back into society, hitting on Twitter or whatever the fuck, if he's on social media and shit. But what I'm trying to say is that a job like Brian Steele's, where you are defending these guilty people, they need representation. But do you think they kind of know in their hearts of hearts sometimes that the person they're defending is guilty? But it is all evidence. It is all evidence. And if there's none...
The best person to ask is our lawyer friend who's been on this show multiple times. We should get him back on next week and get his opinion because I'm sure
he's a scumbag as well. So
he represents he's a defense. So it would, I reckon, I'm pretty sure we spoke about it a little bit.
True. So that is my question.
Obviously, it would be hard.
They tell the lawyer, don't they, if they've done it anyway?
Yeah.
It's not. I heard someone explain it, I think on a podcast or something, another defense lawyer, that they're not trying to, they know they're guilty, they're just trying to get the best
soften the blow
sentence for them. They're not trying to necessarily let them walk free. But I don't know. Fucking,
that'd be a tough job, man.
Yeah.
That'd be a very tough job.
it would be tough.
For first of all, right, this Diddy shit is that crazy. I've totally forgotten how he even got investigated in the first place.
Well, it's funny
what
because,
happened?
well, nothing.
They raided his house, but why did they raid his house?
And it's not even for the whole thing. It's only for in relation to two people.
Yeah.
Which is Cassie and this
that's
anonymous woman.
And others. Says and others.
So it's not even about the freak-offs and all the videotapes and all that shit. It's nothing to do with any of that shit.
They showed a video of him beating up Cassie at the start of the trial just to say, so this is the guy you're dealing with.
Yeah,
but
the
that was
character.
it. That wasn't even like what they were there for, right? But ultimately, they haven't found anything. They haven't found anything of criminal like activity. Only the fact that he's a fucking freak. And Cassie, I think she would have done better had she have said, no, I did want to do this, but maybe he didn't stop or this and that. But maybe I think the fact that she was like, it was, poor me. People think it's the Me Too movement, but the thing is, she was young. People in that situation when you got a high profile figure like Diddy in front of you, but there's texts of her going like, "I want your big black what is it like?" Is text saying like, "I want your black baby inside me" or whatever. Or like,
there's a lot we don't know by the sound of it. It's just
I think the jury thought, she was willing, so fucking.
Well, we owe him an apology, and I want an invite to these parties now.
Yeah,
it's like the Epstein.
You got to come on the podcast.
The Epstein files thing, like the Trump administration was saying, "Yep, we got the Epstein files. We're going to be releasing everything we got. We got a big list of all the people," and now they're saying there's no Epstein list. There's no client list. What do you mean? And Trump's going, "You're still talking about Epstein?" It's like, what the fuck? What are you doing, bro? Like.
Because there was no fucking list, man.
These guys are far more powerful than anyone can ever know.
Yeah,
and that's it. They're never gonna get done with anything. It's just it is what it is.
Yeah. There is such thing as money too much money, you can get your way out of any situation.
Money talks.
You know what I mean?
Money talks.
Did you see recently there was a girl that did a diarrhea shit on someone's bonnet in America?
No.
So there was road rage. Iggy, do you want to look it up real
Road
quick?
rage. It was from
Do you
road
wanna-
rage.
Just look up women diarrhea on man's bonnet. And there was a road rage incident, and she gets out of the car. She walks over to this car, pulls her dress up, shits, and I'm talking diarrhea shit all over this bonnet.
There's
And then-
video of it.
Yeah, video of it. And then she just goes like full shits all over it, and then just pulls her skirt back down, and she ends up getting like arrested, and she's just like trying to blame the other person and stuff. And
What the
yeah,
hell?
Crazy,
How do you
man.
know that your shit is going to be like that anyway? How do you know?
I don't know if she did know that it was going to be like that. And the thing is, she tried to tell the people after the interview, like, "Oh my, you know, I didn't need a wipe." Like, and then you just say, "Bitch, it was diarrhea." Your ass, and she was a bit of a bigger girl, so you know that ass is like, and so you know that ass was like, just rubbing it all together in a.
I want to see this thing. Show me this fucking video.
Like I can bring it up. I watched it.
In this bizarre incident, a woman was caught on video getting out of a car during a road rage confrontation and defecting on the hood of another vehicle. The video quickly went viral, and the woman was dubbed the Delco Pooper by social media and news outlets.
Delco.
Location: Prospect Park, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, United States of America, of course. Perpetrator: Christina Solemetto, 44. Solemetto was arrested and charged with several offences, including indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, harassment, criminal mischief, and disposing waste on the highway.
Hey, look,
Disposing
hey,
waste on the highway.
you gotta post this video. Post this video on YouTube. She just pulls her skirt up
What the
and
fuck,
shits
bro?
on someone's bonnet. Okay, listen. When you have road rage, no one's thinking clearly, okay? Imagine if you're that person in the car and you give someone the bird and she hops out and you're like, fuck,
just
I'm
start
gonna,
driving.
I'm
You're
gonna
run her over.
Yeah, but imagine you're like, I'm going to have to fight her. Is she coming? And then she just drops her and you see that asshole just like, bro.
Did you see the speaking of the road? Did you see the roundabout they made in Jewel? It's a diamond, and no one knows what to do.
And they were doing 3-point turns and shit, trying to, and they've already got rid of that roundabout.
Yeah, so what were they thinking?
I don't know.
That's so funny. They make it a trapeze. Like,
Did you see it?
no.
Oh, bro, it's like, let me see if I can show you a fucking picture or something of this fucking.
Like it's a roundabout.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like-
surely they were taking the piss or something.
No.
I don't know. Look at it.
They should have just put a fucking small, you know those roundabouts where they're really small? They
one
should have
knows
just
what
done
to do.
that. Instead of a diamond, they should have just done a small circle.
Yeah, what the fuck? How are you supposed to do that?
What were they thinking? That's so strange. Why they would do that? So it must have been on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, why they would make it any other shape other than a fucking circle is just beyond me, bro.
This is probably the biggest one, concurrent news, the Texas floods. Now, I didn't even know this was happening until someone else mentioned it. And I was like, what floods? Have you guys been,
Flash
been
floods,
seeing this
yeah.
shit?
Yeah, a
This
little
is
bit.
insane, right? And this is what I was thinking too, is that like no matter what you cunts believe, right? Whether you're religious, you think there's a fucking dude with a white robe up there controlling what happens, whether you believe in Buddha, Muhammad the Prophet, whether you believe we're in a simulation, at the end of the fucking day, we are all at the mercy of Mother Nature and planet Earth. No fucking religion, no this, no that, no simulation. This is like, it's almost like as if Earth itself is like a living, breathing thing. And sometimes she gets fucking angry.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it insane to try to comprehend that it can rain that much, that hard, and that quick that your whole suburb is underwater?
In 45 minutes or something. It was something
And there's
crazy.
nothing you can do about it except try to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Is that not insane? Like, that is like power beyond a higher power.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like the Earth.
The
like,
reset. It's the reset
that's
button.
the Earth going, fuck yous, bro.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Like, that to me, I was like full thinking about that. I'm like, bro, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, when we had the floods like here, I mean, I don't forget, this is the highest I've ever seen the Nepean River. Sorry, not Nepean River. What river is the one? Penrith?
Nepean.
Nepean River. Nepean River at that bridge, bro. The water was almost at the bridge, bro. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like,
Yeah.
and it was just, bro, gushing. Yeah. Like if you fell in that, you're gone. Even if you're a good swimmer, you're gone.
Get that pussy.
Bro, yeah, bro, I couldn't believe it, right? But so Texas recently hit by devastating flash floods in Texas Hill County.
How did this even happen? Just a fucking torrential rainfall. That's it.
Yeah, just
like how does it even rain that much? Imagine the weather report. Then do you know how they're like, oh, it's 10 mils of rain? Imagine like
this is 500 mils.
500 mils.
Well, it's actually very sad because this event has also resulted in significant loss of life, widespread damage. Current situation, high fatality count. Wow, at least 120 people are confirmed dead, with over 170 people still missing. This one is so sad, bro. This is going to really hurt if you've got kids. There was the Camp Mystique tragedy, where a significant portion of the casualties are from Camp Mystique or Mystic, a century-old all-girls Christian summer camp located at the Guadalupe River in Texas. At least 27 campers and counselors died in the flooding. Several are still missing, and these were all like little children, like little girls. Like,
true.
That's like equivalent to you sending your daughter on school camp, and you get that phone call like she's missing.
That's
crazy, like the place has been flooded. Can't find her. Like imagine that situation.
Yeah, that's fucked.
It doesn't say here how many of the girls have died.
I think 15, wasn't it?
The floods were triggered by torrential rains, 5 to 11 inches in a short period. I don't know how much 11 inches is in centimeters.
About my penis.
Give or take,
Give or take 10 inches. And I mean give.
Yeah, I mean.
In some areas,
take.
as much as 26 feet of water rose in about 45 minutes, which is basically the height of a 2-story building.
Yeah.
So that's how much water fell in 45 minutes and then caused a flood.
Yeah.
That's fucking insanity, man.
Just Mother Nature's fucking...
Bro, it's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, the asteroid ended all right now, man.
Literally.
Would you see the picture some astronaut took of like, what are they called? Like, it's like not thunder, it's not lightning, but it's called tearlies, or like there's the shortened name for it are tearlies, and it's like above the
fuck's a tear leaves? What is that?
So it's like
a tea leaf.
No, it's called tearlies, but that's like what's it called where there's an acronym for something because there's so many words in it. They just shorten it. So there's an astronaut which takes a photo. You can look it up online. It's like in between the atmosphere and outer space or whatever. It's like above lightning, so we would never see it. But it just so happened that an astronaut took a photo and it's like fucking some pink lightning. It looks like it's kissing the earth. It's like a Thor movie. You know how Thor does the hammer and the fucking the lightning goes, and it's like it literally looks so cool, bro.
That's mad. So it's like the start of the lightning that you never see from Earth.
Yeah. And it's almost like before it kisses what we see, it's like
That's
it's almost
crazy.
like you just forget that you should take all the flat earthers up there and just show them that. You know what I mean?
The heavy rains were due to a mesoscale convective vortex, partially fed by the remnants of Tropical Storm Barry. This system stored over central Texas, leading to the extreme amount of rain. Apparently, the damages so far have racked over $17 billion worth of damage, which is insane because that's US. So 17 billion would convert to like fucking $100 billion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Aussie dollars.
Houses are floating off in the floods and shit.
That is fucking scary, man. What would you do in this, bro? You'd have to grab your dogs.
You have a boat.
Grab your dogs. Grab your partner. Obviously, I would somehow
in that order.
Call me stupid. I would somehow I'd unplug that fucking computer tower.
That's so funny that.
All my life's work is on that shit, bro. I'd fuck the monitors and shit, just the tower. If you save the tower and the hard drives...
Yeah, but if your dining room table goes floating past you, bro, in this room, are you really going for the...
Fucking oof! I'm going straight for that thing. I'd obviously get the dogs and her out. If I have to leave it behind, then you have to leave it behind. But bro, like, even if I can just grab the hard drives, because I've got some stuff backed up on that.
Yeah. That's like, so funny.
Chloe, go on without me!
What would you grab?
Obviously, his daughter.
No. This is like obviously a daughter.
All right, let's talk about it. No humans or pets.
Yeah,
We all know that's the
what I'm
first thing
saying.
you grab.
What's your
Other
first
than
thing?
humans or pets, what
Yeah.
are you grabbing if you can? You've got like a minute.
I'm talking things. Dove and Rose have left you. You having a nap, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, and they panicked.
Yeah.
And
You've got 1
she
minute.
was yelling.
The water's
at-
coming.
An apple. I don't have much. I'd take
Rose, all the apples are brown.
my.
It's like, is that no fresh apples? Yeah.
I'd take my Switch. I wouldn't even take that. I don't know. I don't got mine. I
Yeah,
really
neither.
don't got much.
I'm the
I don't got
same. I
much.
was gonna say, as long as I have, myself and
My phone, wallet, and keys. I don't even have a wallet. My phone and my keys. Bro.
you got the Apple Wallet, bro.
I'll make sure I've got my keys in your car's just fucking floating
Yeah,
down the fucking.
Yeah.
For me, that computer tower.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
one thing I could try. Oh, look at all these beautiful statues. No.
Oh yeah, you have full momentum. Like you have full like.
No, I'd be
unopened-
saying, Joey, come grab that end of the fucking
I'll get my Ute.
of the cake, bro. Load everything up on the utes.
I guess
Oh.
the most valuable things I have, I got a PS5, I got my laptop and my recording mic and recording equipment.
FireCast fucking sign. Grab
That's
that
it.
too.
That's it, man. That's not even all that stuff's fairly cheap for what it is, so it's
Yeah.
like replaceable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't grab much, honestly.
It's just such a reset for everyone that lives around those areas. Anyway, we won't fucking. Well, does Iggy have anything else that more morbid to that you're waiting to do, or do you want to?
no.
Do you want to?
No, that I think that. Oh, one thing I'm going to bring up actually, which this happened a while ago. I'm surprised we haven't spoke about this. This one comes back to our home shores. Chillinet was in the news. Apparently, what happened there?
Domestic violence. They said he was at a party and he split a fight up between two people.
But then he pushed his missus or something?
Later, I don't know how long after that happened. Apparently, he pushed his missus to the ground. But he's saying in an appeal like he's not a violent man. He didn't do it. Blah blah blah. And then she's supporting him and whatever. So.
Well, then it's a non-story. Whatever.
It's like one of those things. And in the video, he's kind of stopping the fight, but you don't. I don't know. There's no video of him doing it, but who knows? You know, what I mean, if you like,
Oh, well, I mean, if the missus is coming out and
it just come out too
agreeing.
strong. Yeah. If the missus raises her voice, just put hands on it. You know.
I got
I'm joking.
I got a morbid Australian story for you then. That
Yeah.
lady got her fucking arm chewed off by the fucking lion. Did you see that?
What?
Oh,
No.
yeah, at the
happened?
At the zoo.
Oh my god, what happened?
Tori, bring it up.
Aussie Zoo. Oh, by the way, too, I tried that Replit site you sent me. I tried to get the AI to design us our own personal AI assistant website.
Yeah.
Where we can just hit the record button and then we obviously ask it, just like what all the other ones do, but it'd just be our own little personal one, which I thought would be funny. And it kind of worked, but when I actually tested the website, it wasn't working. So like I was typing in like Air India crash and it was sending me like stories on like AI robots and shit. And I was like, okay, this needs a lot of work.
Yeah, it's you gotta play with it, and it's probably you gotta maybe buy the version of premium.
Yes, unfortunately, a woman was severely mauled by a lion at an Australian zoo. This happened in July, so this month. Location Darling Downs Zoo in Toowoomba, Queensland. A victim, Joanne Cabin, 46-year-old teacher from New South Wales. So she's a teacher and working at the zoo voluntarily?
She's a family friend of a worker, and she's always been in the cage.
Sister-in-law of the zoo owner. Okay. Injuries. Miss Cabin sustained severe injuries to her arm, reportedly losing it in the attack. Oh my God. She was airlifted to the Princess Alexandra Hospital in Brisbane. She is in a stable but sedated condition undergoing further surgeries. Incident occurred before the opening hours while Miss Cabin was observing animal keepers working in the carnivore enclosure. The lions were in a holding enclosure while their main enclosure was being cleaned. The zoo owners stated that Miss Cabin was not inside the enclosure with the lions. She had been observing the keepers and was well versed in safety protocols for 20 years. They described the incident as happening in a split second and believed the lion was just playing, not showing aggression. As we spoke about many, many moons ago on the episode when those famous actors and stuff had the pet lions, and we spoke about it. Just a lion, even if it is playing with you, its claws and paws are the size of your head. So even if it accidentally nicks you, not meaning to do it, it's going to fuck you up. So investigation, the police and
Imagine
workplace.
with intent to kill. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you'd be gone like that. Police and workplace health and safety in Queensland are investigating the incident to determine exactly how it occurred.
They're not punishing the lion. They're not putting it down. Nothing. The zoo's already back open.
I mean,
So-
fair. I mean, fair or
Yeah,
not.
fair. It's a wild
Yeah.
fucking animal.
I like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yeah, it says here the zoo's released a statement. We are definitely not putting down or punishing the lion in any way. Which, quickly before I forget, brings me. Did you motherfuckers see the video of the lion in Pakistan that escaped out of some dude's backyard and mauled a woman?
No.
No.
Bro,
How hasn't this happened sooner?
So I didn't know this. Apparently, in Pakistan, it's normal for the wealthy to have pet lions
I've seen heaps of
as a
videos,
show of wealth.
Yeah, yeah.
So these guys have lion. Apparently, this lion is just in like a steel cage, like the size of this podcast room,
yeah.
just in some random Pakistani dude's backyard.
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
There's videos online of some of them outside the cage, and they're just like resting on the Pakistani man's like face and being
That
friendly.
is
and
so
stuff.
fucked up,
Yeah.
man. Look,
And
let
they're
me
always
see.
they always look wealthy as.
Where's the
Well,
video?
It's in America
here.
too.
Check this out,
Yeah.
man. Check this out. This is insane. Jumps the fence,
Holy shit.
and then boom, straight for the woman. Bang.
oh my god.
And luckily, some other dude starts slapping it with his thong.
And what happened to the woman?
It's always the thong.
So apparently, she survived and she's all right. Just went to the hospital for like minor cuts and that, and the lion just runs off into the street.
Wow.
Apparently, they ended up catching the lion, and they're taking it to a lion sanctuary. Hopefully, I don't know. In Pakistan, do Pakistan have zoos? I don't know.
I'm sure they do.
Would they?
Yeah, I don't know the quality. I don't know the quality control in Pakistan,
Well,
but
that's what I'm saying. Like, fuck, you know, like, dude.
yeah, I mean anything that can get out. That's like even a Mancoon cat, which isn't even a fucking lion, but a Mancoon. People freak out about just walking their Mancoon, let alone having one of those that could possibly get out and do that. Imagine you were just coming home from work, like I was saying about people watching how you're like, what's that guy doing? Or the next minute you're watching that guy, and the next minute a lion jumps over that fence and takes him out, and you're like,
Holy
he
fuck.
just happened to be walking in that exact same spot. Yeah.
Fucking look away the
This
other way.
lion, that lion was definitely playing though as well. That one was just like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. He could have been pissed off. He's like, these fuckers have got me
maybe.
locked in here for fucking 30 years.
Yeah, true.
That's probably the first time that thing stretched its legs in ages.
Yeah, true.
He's going, fuck yeah. Oh, lady.
Yeah. Man, I am fucking rolling. So China has launched the first ever robot football league in Beijing.
These guys always be doing something.
robot boxing, robot
Fucking
boxing,
hell,
robot
man.
soccer.
So, but here's where things get interesting, right? Because what makes this actually very different to other robot sports is that all of these robots that you'll see, if you pull up the video, there is a video. All the robots you see in the video, right? All these robots are autonomously moving around with AI, right? No one's controlling them.
Oh, gosh.
Right? But usually in the past, like you would control your robot, but this is just AI, and maybe that's why, like in the video, they look like it's like a Wall-E movie, you know, like, they're just like they can't dribble, they can't kick properly, they're falling over.
bumbling around.
One of them couldn't get up, so they had to get stretched off the robot, and so. But the thing is, what's crazy, the stuff they are doing on the field, it is AI controlled, so no one is controlling it. But right, the owner, the founder of it, right?
What is it? Robot what?
Soccer.
Robot soccer.
Soccer.
So the robots are literally kicking the ball around. But the thing is, it's like a bunch of 5-year-olds first playing
Yeah,
soccer,
yeah,
but
yeah.
worse because they're more robotic. You know what I mean? There's no human like functionalities, right? But however, the founder of his robotics company said that this is just the beginning, and that they're going to be a lot better soon, right? He said that their abilities will quickly improve to the point where they could take on actual human teams.
That's
cool.
How do
So-
we bet on this shit?
Bro,
cool.
That is legit. Like they reckon, and I believe them because AI
100%.
learns quick, man.
Yeah.
If that AI is only meant for that, you're telling me that's not gonna find out how to do that like more smoother.
They're probably already doing it way better now.
Yeah.
like, right now. China's so ahead of the curve. Did you see the big bubble tent thing?
Yes, the bubble tent, yeah.
Construction site.
Yeah.
And that's
cool.
Yeah, that's like less noise, less air pollution,
No, they're
less.
just, why don't we do any of this stuff here? Where's our fucking soccer
Yeah.
robots and shit, bro?
See, communism ain't that bad. I'm telling you.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
It is crazy how they can differ in so many ways, right? Like communism is the biggest, obviously the biggest, right? But their infrastructure, man, their technology, they have got so many good things going in such a kind of backwards or twisted kind of
How does their economy actually work? Because it's a Chinese Communist Party, right? And it's communism, but it's like a hybrid of capitalism and communism because they all work for their money. Is their money even shared, or is everything just owned by the government? Is that what it means by communist?
I thought everything's owned by the government.
Because they don't share their money, do they? Or do they share a percentage or something?
Well, before I look that fact up quickly, this whole robo soccer thing is actually preparation for the World Humanoid Robot Games, which China is preparing to hold in Beijing in August 2025. So next month. And this event will feature various sports, including the soccer, track and field, gymnastics, and synchronized robot dancing.
Wow.
Synchronized robot dancing, bro.
And this is what they're doing with their time.
Yeah.
This is where all the taxpayers' money's going to.
Yeah,
It's just building fucking cool shit.
Wow.
Whereas our taxpayer money's going to
Nothing.
who knows?
Yeah. Do you reckon they have
Jeffrey
their own?
Epstein.
Do you reckon they have their own Elon Musk? Like Elon.
Elon
It's
Musk.
it's Elon.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Well, what am I checking? China's
How does this Chinese system work? The money system, the communist?
I was always under the assumption
Because it's not true communism.
I don't know. That's what they want us to know.
It's like capitalism slash
it's-
communism.
Yeah, it's like playful communism. It's like you know we're joking, right?
I think they just own everything.
We joke.
Get to work.
Meanwhile, the robot just roundhouses your ass on the soccer field.
China's communism, in quotations, is a complex system that has evolved significantly since the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949. While the ruling Communist Party of China officially adheres to Marxism, Leninism, and Mao Zedong thought, I don't know what that is, its practical application has diverged considerably from traditional Marxists' ideals, particularly since the economic reforms initiated by the Deng Xiaoping in the late 1970s. So I'll break down the key aspects. It's socialism with Chinese characteristics. This is the official ideological. How do you say that word? Ideological umbrella under which China operates. It acknowledges the need for primary stage of socialism where market forces and private enterprise play a significant role in developing the productive forces, even in these elements that resemble capitalism.
There's a bunch of buzzwords.
It's a bunch of words that like.
What does their paycheck? Do they get all their money? Like, how does their paychecks fucking work? Because
I thought it was global, like the same amount.
No, because they still have jobs and rich people and stuff. There's still rich Chinese. There's Chinese billionaires and shit, and there's Chinese poor people. So I don't think that's why I don't get the wages, right? Because North Korea's actual communism. Like everything's paid for them. It's all shared equally.
Okay. So there's levels.
Let's have a look here. The sole amount of employee ends before any deduction. It typically causes. Yes, apparently in China, only a fixed salary. The base amount is stipulated in the employment contract, which would be the same as like a salary here in Oz. There's some people who are on wages, and usually managers and supervisors tend to be on salary. Then there's flexible salary, which includes commissions, bonuses, allowances. So your basic.
So it's the same, except all that socialist shit or whatever the fuck it's talking about. Mao Zedong.
So yeah, it's like Joey said. It's basically like us, but it's playful communism sprinkled over the top.
They let them have their robots. They let them have.
But I don't know, man.
The government owns every business as well.
Yeah.
That's the butch. I think that's why everything's
that's the
so
main
successful,
thing,
right?
So they're still communists in a nutshell, but they try to hide it with the whole, you still make your own wage. But no, you don't. If the government owns your house, your car, your business, your wage don't mean shit, bro. Seriously.
That's why they got the infrastructure they do.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think the government, so they own their
Yeah.
wages, but the government basically owns everything that owns. Like,
Yeah.
owns your car company, owns your house company,
Yeah.
owns your,
So
The people paying you.
yeah.
yeah.
Which, I mean, is it really that different from us? Because you get a home loan and you're in debt for the rest of your life,
The-
and you
the
don't
cogs,
own the house technically until you pay it off.
It's like the same concept of the cogs in the wheel.
Yep.
Like we're just cogs. It's just different. You know what I mean? Some get whipped. Some
And it's pretty similar, except we don't have fucking robots and we don't have fucking big bubbles of our construction.
Yeah.
We just don't have the cool, funny shit.
Yeah.
We've got all the bullshit where we've all got to work fucking 50 hours and 40 hours to make fucking our wage, and then it all goes to bills.
Fuck it, bro.
That's the
I'm
difference.
Chinese. I'm going to China.
Let's move to China,
I'm
bro.
going
Seriously.
Chongqing. I'm going to Chongqing. I don't got no fucking train going through my building living here.
Yeah.
I got fucking junkies on the train instead.
Seriously, how do you fucking bet on this robot? Can we do robot cockfighting? We've said that before. That'd be mad. No
It'd be-
animals getting hurt. But this is robotic. No, but then you feel sad for the robot chickens and shit. You grow an attachment to them. Like, Pedro, no!
no, Pedro.
Please, Iggy, don't let him beat me.
You got something else?
Oh, I got one more to close this out.
Is there going to be a full circle moment in this last story?
No. No, this one was actually. We're going back to. It's not even that cool, really. It's kind of cool. So Portugal, right, was hit with the rarest weather events on Earth, right? Which is what studies are calling roll clouds, right? And they form when cool, dense air slams into warm, humid air, right? And this collision causes warm, dense air to spin upwards, right? Creating this beautiful, like, horizontal rolling cloud, right?
I think I've seen a
In
picture. of these.
Portugal, right? This rolling cloud was over the actual ocean. So it looked like a huge tsunami.
Oh, wow.
But frozen in time that was heading towards them.
Yeah, cool.
And people were just at the beach, right? And people were just slapping, and they're just watching this rolling cloud.
You're like,
and I'm
fuck.
telling you, bro, it looks like The Day After Tomorrow. You know that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, yeah.
And fucking it just looks like a massive tidal wave, but all it was just rolling clouds.
Is that it?
Yeah. There, look. That's just rolling clouds.
shit.
But imagine if you were
At
at the
first
beach.
glance, you'd shit yourself. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the
Yeah, like,
fuck?
what the fuck? Right, and you're like, get the
PC!
full circle. Get the PC, you fuck.
I'd be sprinting
Oh my
over. Like,
God.
it's just a cloud,
Yeah,
man.
Chloe and like
It's just
Dougie
a
and that are just
fucking cloud.
fucking trailing behind you.
Well, that's pretty cool though.
Any information on the rolling cloud? Let's have a look here.
Yeah, random as, man. Because apparently, like, Europe has been getting hit with a heat wave lately. So
I'll send it to you.
yeah, so I think that that sums that up. But
Yeah, so the primary formation of roll clouds is called wind shear. The primary driver is wind shear, which is a significant change in wind speed or direction with altitude. This creates a rotation motion in the air. Also can be created by temperature inversion. Roll clouds often form under strong temperature inversion conditions. This is where a layer of warmer air sits above a cooler layer of air. Other ways are from cold air outflow fronts. They typically form along the leading edge of a gust front, a boundary of cold, dense air pushed out by a thunderstorm, moisture. The rolling motion, the combination of the cool air sinking behind the leading edge and the warm air rising ahead of it, coupled with the wind shear, creates a horizontal vortex. This causes the cloud to appear to roll or spin around its axis as it travels.
and sideways, I'm talking like
No, Mother Nature.
Mother Nature,
No,
man.
It's how is there not a religion
Of Mother
that just
Nature.
follows Earth?
I'm
Yeah.
sure there is.
Yeah.
There has to be like one of those little culty ones that's like,
I reckon you could make a mad symbol of that.
yeah,
You know,
how is there
imagine-
not? You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
That to me makes more sense than anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you just Mother Nature is God.
Yeah. That's like
that's it.
That's like seeing a rolling cloud or the fucking
Yeah.
the tealy fucking lightning bolts above the lightning as in a spaceship. You're like, oh, this is all just happening, and meanwhile Diddy's getting released, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh, look at this, and then like just
They-
fucking thunder and lightning and
They're like the Amish. You know them cunts that don't use fucking technology and they're still like living nature.
They build houses in like a day and
You
shit.
seen those videos of the guy, he terrorizes him. He goes up to him, he's like, you guys got to pack up everything. The zombies, they're saying the zombies will be here in about 4 months. He's saying like all these fucked up news stories and they got no idea because they're not clued into the news. They full believe him. And shit.
Oh, God.
And one guy I seen him, he was showing the lady, it was like her store, and he's showing her an AI video of cats in the Olympics. He's like, how about these cats in the Olympics? It's pretty
fucking with
crazy. They've got the cats. She's like, she's just
Yeah.
staring blankly. She's like, I can't believe what she's seeing.
Yeah, which is kind of like, man, Amish people, man. I mean, shout out to the Amish, I guess. But it's that thing we were talking about technology where it's like, you know, where you let your kid have the iPad kid or not. It's like, okay, there's limits, but you got to let them, you know, you either get on board and just learn to live with it or you just get left behind too much, I feel. But then again, if you don't care about that shit, then who's to say why are you getting left behind?
they're
You know what I'm
happy.
saying? They're happy. But like, I just feel like it'd be such a weird life to just, it's like you're always on airplane mode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would love to interview an Amish person on here.
yeah, I wonder how much you get out of them.
Like a full Amish person, though.
Show us how to milk a
They
cow.
wouldn't even know how to use a microphone. They'd be looking at this going like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what is this? Do I suck it?
Yeah.
No, some of them do. I've seen podcasts of like some of them have phones and shit, like specialized phone. Like they're not all. It's not super
Specialised
I don't know.
phones.
Like
Yeah. They have the brick, you know, the old brick phones.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the-
yeah. The Communist Party of Amish is fucking. They get these fucking big phones. Well, fuck, man. I guess that's it for me.
That's another episode done, man. What's this? 100 and fucking what is
65?
it?
No, this is 65. Fuck, we're already 5 off the special.
And we're already on the back end towards 200.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're past 150.
Yeah,
We're past
shit,
150.
we're closer to 200 now than we are 100.
One. We're closer
Are
to
we?
200.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the I got the theme already, but I don't know
Yeah.
what we're doing. We got cowboys. We already got the costume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cowboy theme, Western
Yeah.
theme.
What do we?
Yeah.
Maybe we should do like some type of drinking game or something.
Yeah. We'll do. I'll ask our personalized FireCast AI bot when we fix it.
Yeah.
To give us an idea. Why don't we do a communist themed party once?
We can't do anything.
You can't do anything.
We're just sitting here, just looking around like.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like, imagine this podcast in a communist country. You'd get like
Oh, fuck.
0 seconds of Spotify wouldn't even fucking.
I don't know. I reckon we'd get famous quick because we'd blow up. They'd be like, "What the fuck?"
The only
cunts saying
podcast.
crazy shit. Like fucking hell. Well, as always, guys, thank you so much. Check out our sponsors. Pre-save my album. DZ's new music's coming out this Sunday. Joey K, close us out, man. Say something to the people.
Kiss my ass.
That's it.
It's got nothing. Well, thank you so much. We'll catch you on the next one.